Good afternoon guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to have a go at making this Sloppy Joe macaroni frittata. Now this is the first time I've made it, so it's just going to be a bit of trial and error. I'll show you the ingredients as we go along because I don't want to make this a really long video. And you do need an oven-proof frying pan, which I haven't got. So we're going to have to improvise with that, but we'll sort that out. I do have a plan in place. So yeah, it's this Sloppy Joe macaroni frittata in the Slimming World October 2017 edition. So let's get started. I've got a pan of boiling hot water here. Then you want some macaroni pasta. So we need 150 grams of dried macaroni. So that's 150 grams, so let's get that weighed. That's 150 grams, so we've got a little bit of salt in the boiling water as well. That's my macaroni pasta. I'm going to throw that in the boiling water. I don't know about anybody else, but I do like to keep stirring pasta. Whether that's right or wrong, I don't know, but just give it a stir. Then I've got my frying pan here sprayed with fry light as usual. Get that heating up, then I'll turn the pasta down a little bit, and I'll set a timer because you know me, I often forget things. So you want to boil your macaroni for between 11 and 13 minutes. And then in the pan here, I've got my fry light, and then you want 1 chopped yellow pepper. That's 1 yellow pepper. And you want to just soften that for a few minutes. And then what I've got here is a red onion. The recipe does say 2 medium leeks, but I'm really not keen on leeks, so I'm going to use red onion instead. So we'll put that in next when the peppers have softened a bit. So the peppers have been softening for a while, so now I'm going to add my red onion. There's just 1 red onion here. I really love the red onion, so I thought it'd taste quite nice. What I might do as well is this recipe doesn't contain cheese, but I might add some cheese either towards the end, or I might add it sort of to the piece after. Get rid of that, I think. So yeah, so far we've got a yellow pepper and a red onion. I'll turn that down a bit. Macaroni still boiling. So later on in the recipe you need some eggs to add to the frittata. So apparently you need 8 eggs. I'm a bit dubious about this because I think it'll be a bit too many, but I think I better follow the recipe first time. But what I'm going to do is I have 2 containers I'm going to make this in. So I'm going to crack 4 eggs into 2 bowls. Sorry, 8 eggs into 2 bowls, so 4 each. And these are quite large as well, so we'll see how we go. So yeah, so 8 eggs. Because I'm going to use 2 containers to cook it in, I'm going to split it up into 4 each. That's 3 and 4, that's in one bowl. And then we'll do 4 in the other. For some reason I did think this recipe had cheese in, so I bought some extra cheese, thinking that it had it in, but it doesn't. But I think it'll be really, really nice with some cheese in, but we'll see how we go. So what it says is season the eggs. So right, so we're going to add some salt and some pepper. And then we're going to just beat them, so I'll do that and then come back to you. Back to the frying pan. So now I've got 500 grams of 5% fat steak mince. Now the recipe says 400 grams, but I'm not going to mess about with 100 grams here and 100 grams there. I'm just going to add the lot. If you've got a baby or something, you might want to, or a family, you might want to save a little bit for later, but seeing as I'm cooking, I'll use it all. So we just want to break that up and fry it for a couple of minutes. And that's the alarm for my pasta, so I'll go and check that that's done. So while the mince is being browned off nicely, we want to add our flavourings. So it says half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper, that'll do, so I'll put some of that in. Then we want a teaspoon of garlic powder. Then a teaspoon of mustard powder. I've just asked Andrew to order some more of this. That's mustard powder. Then we want 2 tablespoons of Worcester sauce. It's going to take ages to come out now. More for good measure. And then we want some tomato puree, so it says 2 tablespoons, so we'll just give that 2 lovely big squeezes. A little bit more, that'll do fine. And then obviously just give that a good stir and make sure all the mince is browned through. When you need a kitchen chef, he's not here, is he? Right, I'll just leave that to just simmer away for a couple more minutes. And I'll see what the next step is. So that's all nicely browned off, and I've turned off the heat as it says in the recipe. Then I've got my drained macaroni, so we just want to stir this in. Just split that up a bit. I think this would be really nice with cheese added. But what I might do is I might taste it this time. And see what it's like just with the egg mixture. And maybe add cheese to a couple of the portions. So that's what we've got so far. Now if you had a let me look at you a minute. If you had a oven proof frying pan, you would now put your eggs in and cook it like that. But I'm improvising, so I'll show you what I'm going to do. So I've got two dishes here. I've got a glass dish. Andrew's just bought me that to make rice pudding in, but I'm now going to use it for something else. And I've got a cake tin, and I've just lined it with silver foil because it's a loose bottom one. Obviously I'm putting an eggy mixture in, and it'll probably leak through. So as you can see, totally winging it. So I've got my mince and macaroni mixture here, and I'm just going to divide that equally between the containers. I'm sure you don't need to see me doing that, so I will just do that and come back to you. If I haven't said, this recipe is meant to serve 4, but looking at the size of these, I'd say I'm going to get probably a couple of other portions out of it as well. But yeah, serve 4 and serve with a big side salad. Right, so what you do is level the surface of your mince, and then you've got your egg mixture. So ideally you'd be using 8 eggs, but obviously I've just got 4 for each tin. So we've already seasoned them, and then when it wants you to pour over the tomato, pour over the egg mixture. I'll just level that out a bit. Right, so this is going to be fun. Right, and then into this one we'll put the other 4 eggs. It doesn't actually drown it, it just sort of covers it. So maybe they were right about the 8 eggs. We'll see if one comes out any better than the other. Now I'd be really tempted to put some cheese on the top, but we can always add it afterwards when we actually eat it. Is that my non-Slimming World side coming out? But obviously it would be my healthy extra A. I'd just measure it out, but I'll let you know. Right, so we need to then bake in the oven for 35 to 40 minutes. So I'll get my oven preheated to 180 and 35 to 40 minutes. So I'll see you then. Hey, I'm back again because I always forget something. So they also want you to top this one with some tomatoes. So I'm going to use some baby plum tomatoes. I'm just going to throw a few halves on the top. So yeah, I'm looking forward to trying this. I did think my frying pan was a oven friendly one, but Andrew informed me that it's not. So I can't risk that. That's the oven ready. So 180. I do call this the oven, it's a microwave oven. So 180 degrees for 35 to 40 minutes, so we'll whack that in. And we'll put it on for 40 minutes. My consultant made this and it looked really nice. But as I say, I've used red onion instead of leeks, and you can use whatever you like to use. But yeah, it's really worth looking in the magazine and just looking out for it. I think this has been quite simple and straightforward. We'll see how it tastes. For me personally, I think next time I will add cheese, but we'll see what it tastes like first. I do love my cheese. One more tomato. So once again, this will be completely sin-free, unless you add some cheese. And it's on page 29 of the October 2017 Swimming World magazine, and it's called the Sloppy Joe Macaroni Frittata. So we'll see how it turns out. And if it doesn't turn out, you might not be seeing this on the channel. These are the finished frittatas. So that was the one in the cake tin, and that's come out really well. And this is the one in the dish, and they both look really nice. Maybe a little bit burnt, but I think that's just the mince. A little bit darker, but they look really nice. So they were both in for 40 minutes on 180. So yeah, when I try it, I'll let you know what it's like. I'll show you what I'd serve it with. I'd serve it with this green salad. This is really nice. This is from Tesco. Baby leaf salad and maybe some carrot chips. Yeah. I'm still not sure how many portions I'm going to make out of it, because I think half of that will be a bit too much for me. But we'll see how we go at getting it out. But thanks for watching, guys, and any questions let me know. I just thought I'd come back on and show you what it looks like inside the frittata. I have done it into, there you go, that's what it looks like inside. You can see the macaroni, it's not focusing. The macaroni and the mince and then the tomatoes on top. I have done it into 4 portions because I've only got 4 little bowls. But yeah, and there's a sneak peek at what else I've been making today. So that is the Sloppy Joe macaroni fritter.